Okay, Mr. Toby, it's time to go for a bath. Come on, you gotta follow me. Okay, let's see if we can get in the tub so I don't have to do you in the shower, because the shower sucks. It gets me all wet. Come on, Toby, Toby, Toby. Come on, Toby, Toby. No, 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 wrong way. Not on the wall. Toby, this way. I'm gonna go in with you. How about that? Good boy. Very good boy. Very good boy. Now sit. Sit. Good dog. Now stay. Today we are grooming Toby, and he's a 5-year-old Australian Shepherd and Samoyed mix. Good guy. Oh, you are so thick. All right. So, Mr. Toby here came all the way from San Francisco, California. That is quite the journey to get groomed. Hey? I'm assuming you're on a nice vacation and having an adventure. So I can't tell quite yet if Toby is shedding. His fur definitely seems compacted, and it is spring, so he could be shedding, but it's hard to tell because of how dense his coat is. It could just be very clumpy, or it could be blowing coat. We will soon find out. Okay, buddy. A lot of people ask me in comments, or they send me emails asking me what shampoos they should use first, and there's really no rule of thumb. Yes, I typically start with Nasty Critter, and then I go to Fluff Off De-Shedding, and then I go to Fluff Off De-Shedding Conditioner, but that's just because that's the way that I like to do things. But you can start with Fluff Off, you can end with Nasty Critter. There's no real rule of thumb. I just like to use both because one is a deep cleaning shampoo and the other is a de-shedding shampoo. And while the de-shedding shampoo does clean as well, when there's a thick coated dog like this that is obviously stained and dirty, I like to use a little bit of a thicker shampoo. And if it is a short-haired dog, for example, that doesn't have really a thick, dirty coat, then I will just use the de-shedding shampoo because it does the job just as good. Good boy. Now, he's only ever been groomed once. They adopted him when he was a year old. So I don't know how he's going to be for me. So far, he seems to be doing great, but the owner has been doing all of the grooming themselves at home. Boy. A lot of people ask me if I scrub in the shampoo. Oftentimes, the video gets cut out, and it just shows me spraying them. Yes, I do scrub in the shampoo, and I spray it in. I do both, because otherwise I can't tell whether or not it's getting the dog clean, right? You are definitely dirty. This water is brown. This is satisfying. Right? Satisfying. She did mention to me that he doesn't... Okay. He doesn't like having his ears cleaned out, and to do that at the very end, and I just got close to his face there. So I'm wondering if maybe he's potentially had ear infections in the past, and so he doesn't like his ears being touched. If he behaves that way again when I get close to his face, then I may not wash his face. Hey? Hey, Toby, 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 Toby. You don't want your face washed? Toby. Why don't you show me your teeth for? Hey. Toby, relax. I do want to get behind his ears because, like, it's okay. It's okay. All of this here is very chunky, and it needs to be bathed. Probably not because it's dirty, but because if I bathe it, I can get some of that loose hair out of it. All right. So we did some Nasty Critter. It's okay, buddy. And now I am going to do some Fluff Off. Okay, buddy. They do use a high velocity dryer at home, so he should be used to being blow dried, so that should be fine. What is your deal with the back end being touched? Don't shake. Will you let me touch those areas without the nozzle? Is it the nozzle that you don't like? Did I just lose my ring again? They said he loves treats, but he won't take any treats from me. I tried, which sucks. I want to wash your face, but I don't want to stress you out. It's okay. It's okay. Good boy. I have to rinse it. I have to rinse it. No, we don't bite. I appreciate you warning me, but please don't bite. Don't bite. Be a good boy. Hey. Hey. I've never seen a dog look so much like the two mix of dogs that it is bred with in my life. Like, this is definitely an Australian Shepherd and a Samoyed mix. No. No. I have to rinse. We have a lot of shampoo back there. I am totally soaked. Okay, you have a lot of soap behind your head. So what am I going to do about that? Because that has to be rinsed. I'm going to take the nozzle off and see if he's okay with just me using the hose on a lower setting. It's okay. It's okay. No. No. If he's still going to behave this way for the hose, then I'll have no choice but to use the nozzle because my hand will be too close to his mouth without the nozzle. No. Can you turn this way? Come here. Come on. Over here. Over here. Turn, turn, turn. Turn, 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 turn. It's an easy way to get him to turn. No. It's really not acceptable. You're being dramatic. You're being dramatic. I will condition him, and then you will see me, well, you will see him on the table. Since I did not wash his face, I'm just going to wipe it down with a face wipe. Happy hoodie for you. They told me he only tolerates the dryer if he is wearing a happy hoodie. Okay, I know. And that makes sense because he didn't like the sound of the water near his ears. So of course he's not going to like the sound of the dryer. obviously enjoying this, but then he'll spin and bite it. Figure out what you want, buddy. You're obviously itchy. Just enjoy it. Stop fighting it. So unfortunately, he does have matting in this area, on this side and on that side. And the problem with that is that this spot in particular is a spot that is very uncomfortable to brush. Matting in the back end, matting in the chest, matting up here, all that kind of matting is a lot easier to brush because the dogs, for whatever reason, don't react as much to it. So that tells me that it's not that sensitive of an area to brush. So it kind of sucks that there's matting there. Hopefully he's okay with it. So I'm just spraying him down in the sensitive skin conditioner by Pure Fur, just to make brushing a little bit easier. His head here is a little bit damp. You guys can obviously tell he doesn't like the blow dryer or anything in this area. So I'm leaving it a bit damp because that's what he wants. It's okay, buddy. The owners definitely do a decent job grooming him at home, but I can certainly see areas that are being missed with brushing. When you have a dog with this dense of a coat, sometimes you feel like your brush has gone through and you've done a good job, but their coat is so crazy thick that when you lift it, well, I saw most of it with the dryer, so I don't know what kind of high velocity dryer they have. If they have one that is not as strong as mine, it would be more difficult to see that undercoat. It's okay, buddy. So I'm just kind of line brushing, starting from the bottom and working my way up. But there is a lot of brushing that needs to be done here, so he's going to be here for a while. I know, buddy. I know. Brushing is taking way longer than I anticipated. But you are going to look amazing after this. You just don't like the brushing. Not a fan of the brushing. So you notice how he doesn't really care that much about the brushing in the chest, even though there's a decent amount of pulling going on. They don't seem to care too much about the chest area versus this area they seem to really panic about when you brush it. So obviously it's a more sensitive spot. All right, so he's been here for 3 hours and I'm going to do the paws on this side and then turn him because I haven't even touched the other side yet. Good boy. These back nails are nice and short. Good boy. Now let me see this one. Good boy. Yeah, these ones are short too. Only the tips. Good boy. It's just easier while he's on this side to do his nails and paws and then turn him. That way I don't have to turn him again to do the paws. Okay, so clearly very used to having his paws done because he doesn't seem to care at all. Stay, good boy. You can see all the hair on the ground here. This is all matting that I have removed. It's not severe matting to the point where like the dog would need spot shaving or anything. It slides right out. It's just really stuck in there. Yeah, I know. You're being pretty good for this, even though you don't like it. It just, the brush loosened it, but then I have to go through it with the comb to get it out. And that's mostly on this side. On the other side, the majority of it came out with the brush, but on this side it's pretty deep in there. So I gotta use the comb. You must like the weather here in Canada. It's still pretty cold here, even though it's spring. Coming from California with all this coat, you must be in heaven. Okay, we have completed brushing on this side. Now I'm going to tidy up his paws and clip his nails, and he will be ready to go. You have been very patient. Oh, ticklish feet. Okay. Okay. Good boy. No, no, no. If you liked this video, you can support the channel and more complimentary grooms just like Toby's by hitting that follow or subscribe button and sharing with all of your friends. We are not going to go outside today considering the weather, but I appreciate you all for watching, and I will see you again in a few days.